Hello, good morning. It has been a few days since we sat down and played. Been kind of a busy weekend. So I thought that I would sit down and we can have some fun today. So what I did was I pulled out this black cardstock that I got in my last Temu haul. And I thought we could try to start with a black base, but then try to make something pretty and colorful, but with that nice contrasted background, black background. Whoops. So let's get started. I'm gonna start by going ahead and cutting these into a tag shape. Not super. Oh, and there, dog's barking. Dog wants in, of course. All right, well, 30 seconds in and life gets going. 1 second. Okay, we're back. And I'm actually gonna just use this then. Actually, you know what? It's gonna take longer to line that up than it is to just cut. This way we'll do a few different shapes. I feel like things have been really busy, especially last week. I don't know about you guys, but when I get busy like that, I get overwhelmed, and I find one of the hardest things to do is to come sit down here and create. And once I sit down, I'm fine. But it's the getting in and sitting down, which is really kind of ironic because this is basically my therapy. And it helps calm my brain. But sometimes it's just plain hard to get in and do it. So this morning, like, do I want to? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if I want to. We're going to because we need to. That's what we need. Cheers. So, let's make some pretty things. Thinking here, what do we want? Let's get out some of our little dangly bits. I don't even think I'm gonna like pick specifics. I'm just gonna grab a handful because we don't need to overthink it. These are the ones that I made when I was down at the cabin, when all I needed was a pair of scissors, washi tape, and a soda box. So there's those. We could, I think I want to save the flowers for if we do a window, and maybe we could, maybe we'll do that, but that feels like a lot right now. And we want this to be kind of easy. We've got these beautiful black and white flowers that we could use, but there's also got these more neutral toned flowers that would also look very pretty. So let's get those out. And I think for at least one, let's start with the oh, come here, you. Let's start with the, oh lordy, colored oxide background that makes it look kind of glowy. So let's start with that. Let me get a big one that I keep using for lots of different colors. I probably shouldn't do that, but I'm gonna. And let's just go in with some pretty bright purple. We're gonna fade this out I might have even gotten enough there on that first shot to get our whole, oh, it might need a little more. Fade that out. It's a little brighter in the center there. We need to pull it out a little farther here. But I want to leave that black background. Pretty. All right, so we're starting with a purple base. Now we know. And what else? Let's get some stamps out. I've got some in here. I keep grabbing a handful out of the big bag, and then I just don't put them back. Here's a little bag of stamps. Let's see if we can find, these are all US. Here's some more. Let's pick a color theme. What about if we go with this and go with kind of the vintagey colors? So let's get these black ones out of our way. And what might look pretty with that? Probably not red. Here's a blue. What else do we got? A green might look nice. Is that green okay with this green? Nah, it's a little bit bright. This is pretty much the same green. This one's a little darker. Oh, stop it. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, here, but look at, I say that and then I find that one. It might be the exact same color, but to me, it looks a little bit more muted. Now, before we start putting those on, I want to do some stamping, and I want to do it in black so it shows up. Put our numbers back here. What shall we put? How about some of these, some of this lace? Let's pick some lace. How about this one? This one's got a pretty, now when I used these before, there was, let's line it up on the line so it's a little easier. When I used these before, sometimes there's an area that's not quite as thick, and somebody told me a very good trick of using a mouse pad underneath. And I probably have an old one around here, but we're just going to use this one. See if we can do that without it getting in the way. Now, we need to get our black ink. We'll see how well this shows up. It here. I'm gonna get, oh man, I'm gonna get ink all over my mouse pad. I didn't even think about it. I don't really see any dead spots. So that is good. Shall we try another design here. How about one of these thin ones? I don't even know what it's going to look like because I didn't look at what I picked. I just picked. Maybe that's what we should start try out sometime. Totally blind pick. Like you don't even get to look at what you're gonna do. You just have to pick something and put it right on your paper. Subtle but very pretty. All right, let me get this out of the way because it's kind of hard to see. So you can see here as we're closer, it's definitely in the background. Got a little bit of ink there, but that's okay. Could go over it with purple if I was concerned, but I'm not concerned. Okay. Now, what else do we want in the background? Anything here? We could put, let's go ahead and put a couple of numbers. I'm gonna do 47 because that's how old I am. Okay. Toss a number down here in the corner. I probably should have put the mouse pad underneath again, but I did not. I moved it. Okay, those look just fine. So that came out okay. Stick these guys back here. And maybe just, how about a little bit of text? A little bit of script, let's call it. Not text. Let's just toss some script in a few places. That might even be enough. Yeah. That's enough. Here. There's a tag that could use a little something. There. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and put the hole in now so that we can make sure that we're not covering. Oh, come on now. I'm just gonna eyeball it in the center. Do I want it that far down? No, about right here. Center-ish. There we go. And now, well, we can't ignore our coffee over here. It's still pretty early, and my first cup, so we can't ignore it. We must continue on with the coffee. Oh, I forgot I got these, I got these little stickers too. I haven't even opened them yet. Let's see, maybe we'll want to put some of a purple floral sticker. Let's look. Let's check them out. Ooh, they're cute. So, oh, that's beautiful. Very nice. There's 2 of each. That's pretty. And they've got some different shades of purple, so they're not all exactly the same, which is really nice because purple's like blue. It's a million different shades. These are lovely. I don't know how close you can see them, but they're just gorgeous. They got a little shine, but they're not super, super shiny. All right. Well, this was, I don't remember if I paid for it. Oh, that's cute. Oh, it won't show. Will it show up enough on there? No. Okay, anyway, let's see. Do we want to use one of these? We could. We could use one of the circle ones. Perhaps. I don't know. We did plan on using this. All right, let's stick with our little bit of a plan. All right, I'm going to, because we could pick a million there's a million options, and lots of them I'm sure would look lovely. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the first one on the roll, and we're going to use it. Now, tweezers they got to be here because, okay, there they are. Because I used them. I know I did. I really need to clean my tweezers. They're disgusting. They got glue all over them. Anyhow, oops. Focus. Okay. Now, let's get our flower. I want it in this corner, or do we want it at the top? Let's be a rebel. We never put our stickers at the top. Well, I don't know why not. That looks pretty nice. Okay, sticker at the top. Now let's do a little mini collage right down here in our bottom. All right, what do we want here? This lady's very lovely. We could go with her. Let's go with her. I like her. Let's go with her. And we had a couple of stamps that we thought might be cute. Where'd my green one go? Oh, there it is. What about if we just keep it simple like that and then put a nice topper on it? Maybe see if we can distress the edge. Well, let's distress the edges on something we haven't already made, just in case. Oh, here. We want to use black, not... Okay, I have 3. So I was so excited to have 3. And now, it appears that I still have... Oh, there it is. Found it. It's got scorched timber on it. That's so close to black, we're just going to use it. Okay. Let's get this guy. Don't have a super lot of time. I don't know why I cut 4. We're only going to have time to do 1 today, guys. Just 1, but that's okay. I will pre-apologize. I'm getting ready for an art show. Well, it's not just an art show. It's a women's festival at our, there's a little neighborhood called New Bohemia, and we call it Nubo. And it's kind of this really cool little artsy, hippie, cool area in a nearby city. I should have moved that over because I kind of wanted her right there. That's all right. I'll set her off to the side. And so as I'm going through my stuff to put it in little baggies and whatnot so it doesn't get damaged, I'm like, oh, I think I will, film some little shorts just to show in some of the stuff, maybe a few flip throughs. So don't be surprised if that stuff starts flooding in. I just decided, well, let's try some little shorts and see what happens. We seem to be doing all right, so let's continue on with that. All right, I want to get that in there. Now this isn't, it's not like super crazy all over the place. A bunch of stuff on that, but it feels like it needs more of something, but I'm not sure what. More of something. Let's see. Let's go ahead and try to grunge it. I guess it's okay to, you know, not have a lot of something. Have it a little plain, especially when we're trying to get done before work. Let's see, is this gonna work to kind of grunge it up? It kind of does. Not as cool as the Tim Holtz paper that's made to do that, but, oops. But it does. It does work. That's kind of cool. Not try to be so intentional. Oh my God, what a mess. Look at that messiness. All right. Aged it up a little bit. Looks kind of cool. All right, let's put an eyelet in. How about, let's try one of these bigger eyelets. I haven't tried these yet. And I feel like this is a good opportunity to try it because trying out something like this, it's different if you're just hooking something on, right? But when you're putting on something that you can't take back off, I find that it is more comfortable for me to try it on something that is not, we haven't spent hours making. You know what, if it, I was trying to force that through, if it smashes or doesn't look right or something like that, scrapes up, it's not as big of a deal on something that you've only spent just a little bit of time on versus something you've spent an hour working on and then you get to the last minute and ruin it. Okay, so here's the deal with these. They aren't very long in the back, so they smash and don't have anything to catch. Let's try one more trick and let's see if they will work if we put a washer on the back. Still want to try it out because we might want to use this on something super fun, and I don't want to not be able to use it if there's a way to make it work. So let's figure that out. All right, we're going to try this again. All right. Now let's try it with, oh, you know what? I bet the washer won't fit. Will it? No. Maybe I just didn't have the paper pushed down enough because the hole wasn't quite big enough. Let's try one more time. So no washer, it's not big enough. Oh, come on. East locked. There we go. I don't think that's, nope. Tis not. Okay, so those are a no. So now let's get back. Where did I put my other little, for the love of God, I just had it. I just had it. Oh, it's clear over there. Okay. All right, so let's go in here and pick a white one. We'll just keep on going. White one with a washer. So, something to look for. I've looked for, when I bought eyelets, to make sure that they're not too long, so they're not loose and wobbly. I have never checked to make sure they're not too short. But so there you go. A lesson for us all. Okay, when you put your washer down, flat side, we are set on A2, yes, A2, which is the crocodile setting for if you have a washer. These ones I try to pinch a little bit more careful so they don't scratch because they are covered with enamel. But you'll see here Those washers make the best, make it look so nice on the back. All right, let's grab us some ribbon, maybe some twine to go with it. Let's make a cool, fun topper. Don't have too much time. I'm kind of in a hurry. It is technically time to get ready for work. Let's see, we got some pink on there. Nah, too bright. Just a little bit of the green. Let's just grab some green. Grab some of this. Some of this. We'll do those and then we'll put a charm on it. And that will be fun. All right, let's wad these guys together. We have different lengths, but that's okay. If there's some that are too long, we can trim. We can totally trim. Or we can just let it be goofy and different lengths, and I'm okay with that too. All right. How about a flower? Let's find a flower that we want to put on here. Could go with just something cute like that. I don't feel like I want anything super giant. Oh, this is kind of fitting. Come here. Come here. I want this one, I think. Yeah. That fits our vibe. So let's go with that. And how about, let's pull out, I overflowed my bead box. So I've got got some little beads in here that I don't use as often. Now I just gotta grab my bowl pins. And let's go with the colored one. Go with the purple. How about a light purple so it shows up against that background? Oops, I'm making a mess. Making a big old mess. All right. So now, let's just add a couple beads. Not real concerned with the color. Just so long, I mean, these colors all will kind of match what we got going on. I'll put a couple up here. Put this guy on here. Let's add a couple behind him, shall we? We don't want them, oh, that one's not gonna go. We don't want them all the same color, so let's dig around for some different ones. There's that yellowish peach color, and here's another green. All right, looks a little Christmassy, but that's okay. Are you serious? It's halfway across the room. So I flung it everywhere. All right, I'm just gonna go through this straight up so that it will hang the way I want it to. Those colors look a little funky with the purple, but so what? So what? All right. We could even add something longer to hang down, but I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to call this one done for now and just think about it, because I'm getting dangerously close to making myself late for work. So here is our dark, simple, quick. Everybody's got pieces of paper and some stickers and, anything. Put whatever you want, but love the glowy look. Thanks for joining, guys, and I will see you guys all next time.